Hey guys, time for another video. As you can see, it's looking good. Needs to be. I've got Sagittaria growing up against the glass on this side, and I planted them here. They just went right across the tank. Same thing in this tank. Can you see them? I can see one. Give me a sec. There, they're both in there. There's one there. There's one right there. Fire-bellied toads. I said I was going to do it. Quite happy. I don't even have a filter in here. All I do is I put this much water in, siphon out that much water. Everybody's happy. This tank is looking pretty good. Got a hitchhiker the other day. An assassin snail. Pretty cool stuff. I think I'm going to have to drop in another couple of snails in there for him. Unfortunately, I got cyanobacteria. But that's expected when you have a stagnant system. I imagine the potting soil I used was pretty high in phosphates. So yeah, I did the presentation on this tank. And then the club president did a presentation of his own. That's right, I'm awesome. President's Award for all my hard work and volunteering. Tank. Still not doing anything with it, but it's good. I'm liking it. I really got to clean it out though. We got tomorrow off, so we'll see what happens. If you guys aren't a member of your local clubs, you should do it. Those two Denisoni barbs, 4 fire mouse, and that Australian rainbow, they were given to me absolutely free. And then another person gave me a bunch of pieces of wood. Those are kind of thin, but very cool. I got a couple of bristlenose in here. They'll enjoy them. And then right after I did that presentation, I was given 3 Cryptocarine Aponegitifolia. That's a very nice plant. And of course, I couldn't have picked a better place for that plant. I love those barbs. They are big. This is a 48-gallon tank, so I mean they make the tank look kind of small, but they're happy little barbs. I like them. They made the transition very well. Apparently they're very sensitive when it comes to moving, but as you can see, they're quite fine. They were feeding the same day that I moved them. Yeah, anytime I put food in the tank, they just go nuts. As you can see, they're nice and full. I really like those fish. This tank has no light, but that's fine. I've got a pair of bristlenose in here. And if you look closely, you can see one sort of hiding underneath that log right underneath there. I believe these are Ancestris temenki. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that's what they are. I got most of my fish back the other day. Another Cryptocarine Aponegitifolia. Now I know it's a tall plant. I have it in the front of the tank, but it's on the very edge of the tank, so we'll see how well that plant does. There's one of my Laeticaria curviceps. There's another 2 back there. We need some dither fish for this tank. There's my angelfish. And if you look closely, you can find 3 of my clown plecos in this tank too. Now clown plecos aren't blackwater fish, so they really don't belong in this tank. But I love this tank. Oh look, there's one in the cave. Clown plecos are such beautiful fish. It's unfortunate, but this guy's got something going on his forehead. I really hope it's not a hole in the head. It might have been from the move. He's pretty stressed out. Yeah, they didn't do so well in the move. There's 3 of them in here, and I can only see 2, which leads me to suspect that something's happened to the 3rd one, which is very unfortunate. I really like these guys. Those are Mesenata insignis, also known as the flag cichlids. They're closely related to the festivums, but they're different. Yeah, you can tell they're stressed out. They're not doing their full colors. It's bugging me. Where is that other guy? Hiding behind that piece of wood, I hope. I had 2 bristlenose in here, but because I've got peat moss underneath that gravel, I had to take them out. They kicked up a big mess. And then last but not least, my crebensis. I don't have nearly enough plants. Maybe if I were to plant some of my rotella, that might help. So yeah, that's my fish room how as it is so far. That wall looks pretty good. Might move these 3 to that tank, and then put some apistogrammas in this tank. Better suited for the tank, I think. And in case you're wondering, that is Cryptocarine spiralis, and I believe those are Walker Eye variety of lutea. I love my crypts. Alright, well there you go. Let me know what you think.